Heck yeah. Okay. Testing. Woo! Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Young Entertainment Specialists. I am finally doing my review of Man of the Woods, the newly released album by Justin Timberlake. This was a very exciting album for me. It's not every year or even every 2 years that we get an album from JT. So, what do I think of this album? This album is less than what probably most people expected it to be, but I don't think it's a bad album at all. Now, if you didn't see my album review of the 2020 Experience 2 of 2, not the first one, the second part, spoiler alert, I didn't really like it that much. This album's thing that suffers the most is the same thing from that album, which is mostly the expression and lyrics. Now, this one is not as bad. Trust me on that. This one is not as bad as that one. But the things that could have been easily avoided, that could have made this album a lot better, in my opinion, and at least in the opinion of what the purity of music should be, that's the only thing that really made it suffer a lot. There's a couple of things that I didn't like, some creative liberties that it took that were like, I don't know about that. But it was mostly the lyrics and some of the expressions that turned me off. But it wasn't that big of a deal. Aside from that probably for me and probably for a lot of other people who are critiquing this album is that they just had high hopes for it. And it's not that this album is bad. This is not a bad album, but we're coming off that hype, and this is not what we anticipated. This is something that Justin Timberlake wanted to do, and I think we're setting him at a high standard, and he is at a high standard. Holy heck, this guy knows how to make good music. This guy knows how to perform. He knows how to dance. He knows how to beatbox. He knows how to do things. He knows how to collaborate with great people, and so I think subconsciously many people know that, and we expected something on another level, but this is a different direction he's taken, and we have never seen him take that direction before. I think many of us are knocking it down because it's a creative sidestep for him. I'm going to pass it a little bit. There are some things that I do and don't like with this album, but overall I enjoyed it. I'll share a couple of the songs that I think are worth mentioning. I'm going to mention two C2C songs first. The hit Supplies, I think, is awesome. I think this is the perfect fusion song where Justin was trying to take this album and the songs in a different direction, but this one kind of clings on to the pop side just a little bit more than all the others. So I think this is that perfect song. If you're looking for that kind of sound from Justin, this is the one that I think that you would enjoy. The second song, Midnight Summer Jam, I really got into that one. This song really makes me get my foot stomping, makes me really want to say, oh yeah, and a little bit of yeehaw at the same time. The song Breeze Off the Pond is one that I could ponder over a lot. It's one that I could just simply enjoy listening to. It's one of those, it's one of those car jam songs that you're just kind of allowing yourself to process, and I recommend it. You can have different opinions of which song you prefer. By all means, have your own opinion about this. But from an objectively musical perspective of the album, Say Something with Chris Stapleton, that is the best song on his album. It has the most perfect creative collaboration. Chris Stapleton's voice combined with Justin's just singing side by side, and with the instrumental choices that were made for this song, it's just phenomenal. All right, let's get into the ratings. For production, 97%. Creativity, 92%. Expression and lyrics, 84%. And the overall vibe of the album gets a good. I think I could have easily given this album a yeah, but again, with some of the lyrical choices, it did hinder it a little bit. I think it's a lot better than some of the critiques he's been getting, and he probably just wanted to try something new. I think for true music lovers out there, after some time, I think that people will enjoy this album a little bit more. But, you know, people have to give out an opinion. People have to give out a rating or a critique of some kind now when it comes out. And I think it'll grow on them later on if people continue to listen to it. All right, I finally got to this album. Really happy to be doing this. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. And remember, click right here to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment that'll make you say yes. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.